Alright, so we all taped off. Now for the paint removal. And this time I actually have real scotch tape, not that medical tape. The medical tape that made the restoration on the mother sneakers a real hard thing to do. Well, not really a restoration, but a repaint. But yeah, so just stripping it down with the lacquer gun.
It has to be unbreakable. Walk out line to vet this face on the laws of conservation of energy. Now, if you try this at home, take care not to give the cannonball a push. It's adding energy. The ball will surely come back and do some damage. You just have to let it go. Like this. By lifting the ball, you give it gravitational energy, which is the potential.
Alright, and that's what your finished product will look like of one shoe. And I will say this 4 has been the easiest one to remove paint from, so very happy with that. It took me like 15 minutes. The other one took kind of like a 30 minutes to 45 minutes, but yeah, came off pretty easily. So one down, one more to go. And you just want to lightly get it on there, not too thick, I guess not too light either, but lightly get it on there. You don't need an extra thick coat for your first layer, just a light one to get the paint to stick. And again, like I said, I didn't tape off the blue part because why do that when blue's the dominant darker color? It'll easily mask out the white that overlaps it. Alright, so I just got the first 2 coats of white on, as you can see. Nothing too major. I'm gonna attempt to make this off-white with the gray that I have for the cement floors. And with the white, let's see if I can get close to it, because it's not a pure white for this part right here, as you can see. So see if I can make it. I don't know. Alright, so I tried mixing the whites with the light gray and to make the off-white, and we'll see how it goes. Actually pretty decent. Maybe a little too dark. I could lighten it up with some more white, but it's decent for right now. Alright, so I got this part of the midsole painted. This is the off-white part, and as you can see, it's hard to make. So I've been mixing it with a little bit of gray and white, and that's the best that I can get it for right now. Probably have to tweak it some more with the white. The white part, but I'm gonna just keep applying a few coats and then wait for that to dry, tape it off, and then hit that part of the midsole with the military blue. And then the other thing I want to do is, I don't like how that's yellow, so I'm just gonna touch that up with the light gray that I have. And yeah, so yeah, just a light touch up with the gray. Because on these, the 06 pair, as you can see, they yellow out. But like on the pair of Spizikes that I did, you don't want to have like the sole is crisp and then parts of the shoe that are just yellow and worn out. So that's one thing I am going to hit with the gray. I'm not going to hit this part right here with the gray, because this is where your jeans is going to rub up against. So obviously it would just constantly come off and go on your jeans. So not a big shorts person, and it's winter's coming. So yeah, so be on the lookout for that and the next one. Okay, so I wanted to try something new, and what I did this time is I kept the tape on that I use for the paint thinner to remove the paint on. I normally put a new scotch tape overlapping it, but this time I want to see if I use the same one, if it does anything to the paint that I put on. But last up is putting on the blue. Everything's all taped off, ready to go blue. And And then just a little touch up of gray on these parts, and using the hair dryer to speed up the process a little bit. You know, nothing too major, not too much heat. Alright, so first little coat. You don't want to go too heavy, but then again, you don't want to go too light. So whatever works for you, I guess, as you do your own. To each stay on, as they say. Alrighty, so first rough coat. Nothing too serious. Although I would say try to get it in the nooks and cranny as much as you can with that first coat. You know, it's always a pain in the ass as you apply more coats. So try to get that done with the first one. Alright, so that's the second coat. And how that looks streaky.
Give me a break.
It's more even and flat, solid.
No, the asshole you're calling is gonna have to play back.
Right.
Yeah, sweetheart. Sometime ahead.
Okay, so that is the 6th or 7th coat. And I'm going to remove the tape. Pretty flat and even. So as I was saying, that's like a off yellow. It's supposed to be gray. So I'll paint one gray and leave one yellow. And that'll determine if both will be painted gray or not. Because it doesn't make sense to have your midsole back to being perfect and crispy, and then that's the one eyesore. So yeah.
It is clear that I'm not worthy of him making this little sacrifice. It's really time for me to make some changes. I need everything. Okay, give me my other one. I'm heading to Europe for spring break. I need another suitcase. Senat and I are still dating, but I'm trying to distance myself and do my own thing. You know, I was gonna wear this for Senat's birthday, but too bad. I've never been apart from Senat before, and if it all goes well, I'm definitely gonna study abroad next year. I finally found out what Senat's priority is, and it's not me. So I'm gonna see where life takes me now.